Ladies and gentlemen, the Lieutenant Governor-elect for Virginia, Winsome Sears. Well, hello. It's good to be here with you. Frankly, as somebody once said, any day above ground is a good day. So here we are. I'm back in my old stomping grounds because, you know, as a Marine, I was just down the street at Camp Pendleton. And so, yes. By the way, I'd like to do this if you allow me, and you will because I'm the one speaking. So, when I call your branch of the service, would you please stand and stay standing? Army? All right. Navy? Air Force? Coast Guard? And Marines? That's right. Thank you. And we want to thank your families as well, because we know that when you're serving, somebody's got to keep the home fires burning. And some of you, we don't know if when you went to war, if you would come back. So thank you very much. Want to thank our first responders as well. Don't want to ever forget them. I bring you greetings from our governor-elect, Glenn Youngkin. Boy, that sounds so good. You know, I was praying for Glenn to win because we've got so many problems in Virginia, and Glenn knows a bad deal when he can spot them, and he knows how to make them better. And by the way, Glenn, in his former life, managed 4 times the budget of Virginia. And so we know he can do a good job. And here's how we know as well, because when a man gives you his money to invest for him, you know he endorses you. And you know who did that? Our former governor, Terry McAuliffe, gave his money to Glenn Youngkin. So it was wonderful. And by the way, those of you who have been moving to Florida, you can come on back now. We've got a new sheriff in town. Because we're going to delay the gas tax. We are going to get rid of the grocery tax. I tell you, Glenn has a day 1 plan. I don't know how we're going to make it to day 2 because he's going to work us and work us hard. But it's going to be fun times. Can I get our Virginia contingent to stand? Where are you out there? Yes, here we go. Virginia all the way. And by the way, speaking of states, you know that Virginia is the mother of states and statesmen. Yes, we have 8 states that were birthed from us. And let's see, I don't want to leave anybody out. Kentucky, West Virginia, Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin, parts of Minnesota. As we say in the South, all of y'all owe us tribute. But it's okay. We're all one America. And speaking of one America, yes, one America. Thank you, Lisa, for having me at your home. She has the best cheese wheel. When I was trying to raise money, when it was so difficult, when no one gave us a chance. As you know, in Virginia, the governor and the lieutenant governor run separately, as well as the attorney general, but when you run as a team, I tell you, it's very difficult to break that 3-strand cord, and that's what happened. We gave the people hope as one America. Because for me, you've heard my story. My father came to America with $1.75 in his pocket. He was so poor, I like to say he was just po. He couldn't afford the OR. He's just po. And he came at the height of the civil rights movement, 17 days before Martin Luther King Jr. gave his I Have a Dream speech. And so I said to my father, why did you come then? It's a bad time for us. And he said, because this is where the jobs and the opportunities were. And so I thank you for allowing him in, because it changed the whole trajectory of our lives. Because, you know, there was a time when my father was actually sending money home to my mom when he first came, and my mother said she just put it in the bank in Jamaica because the Jamaican dollar was worth more than the American dollar, if you can believe that. But then what happened? Well, we had someone come to power, socialist Democrat, destroyed our economy and still trying to recover, believe it or not, these many years. Doesn't work. Socialist Democrats, it doesn't work. And so my father, with his $1.75, took any job he could find, put himself through school, and started his American dream. And now the man is comfortably retired. In fact, the home he's in, this is the second one he's built since retirement, and I told him it's too big for you. And he said to me, leave me alone, it's my money. But I say all that to say, here I am, the immigrant. I came off the plane, not the boat, new technology. And second in command. So Glenn better get a food tester. That close to the governorship. But what a great country we have. There is no other country like America. There are those, as I said, who would like to divide us, and we should not allow them. We must allow the wounds to heal. The scab must heal, because we are not alone on this planet. We have China and Russia and everybody else to think about. Rome, as you remember, was destroyed from within. By the time the Vandals and the Visigoths got there, they were already on the path to destruction. And that's what we will do here. The people at the border, they're dying to get in because they know the greatness of America. If they could just get a foot on American soil, they know the trajectory of their lives will change as well. And so we know there is no utopia. We know that all countries have issues, racism everywhere. But you don't see anybody leaving. And those who say they will leave, they never do. They never do, because they know America is great. And so, yes, we have some sins of the past. We know that. But as I've said before, sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it's just life comes at you hard and it calls your bluff. And sometimes, who are you? You're either the pigeon or the statue. It's just life. So we're going to trudge through. We're going to do our best. We're going to get along. We're going to love each other, because in Virginia, we're going to be one Virginia. I represent my opponent. I am her lieutenant governor now. And when she calls me, I must be there. She must be able to seek redress from her government if it's necessary. That's what we do. That's what we do, because we're America. And the other countries long to see how they can be, because we show them the way. So thank you. Thank you for wanting to be in the positions that you're in, because I tell you, it's easier to curse, isn't it? You can either light the candle or you can curse the darkness. But you choose to light the candle to find the solutions, because to curse the darkness is to be a victim. And that's not who we are as Americans. Yes, that's something to clap about. Thank you for taking the insults. Thank you for taking the slings. Thank you for wanting to run for office. God bless you. Thank you that your families are also part of this, because we know the sacrifice that it is. thank you so very much for all that you do. And ALEC, thank you for providing us with possible answers to the solution, because unless there is any other economic system, I love capitalism too. Thank you very much, and God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you.